Welcome to a brand new episode of Royally Rumbled's 2008 Universe Mode. We are your hosts. My name is Jordan.
I'm Robert, and we are Rocky Mountain High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, Mark Henry is looking to complete the sweep in the main event, Match 3 in the Best of 5 series against the alpha male Marcus Corvon.
Oh, I can't wait for that main event, but up next, it's kicking off the show, Chris Jericho versus Kofi Kingston for a spot inside the Elimination Chamber.
So excited.
And I know Chris Jericho talked about this match last week on Raw in his promo segment with Randy Orton during the highlight reel.
If you have not seen that, go back and take a look because it was quite the promo where Jericho kind of came out like a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, Jericho has kind of won over the Raw universe since jumping ship from SmackDown. And I mean, obviously, going toe-to-toe with a guy like Randy Orton, that'll frustrate you. So Jericho called his shot in that and proclaimed that he'd see Randy Orton on the road to WrestleMania. Here we go. He's got his opportunity tonight against Mr. Money in the Bank and the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, you can't leave out either. Kofi Kingston has achieved so much in our 2008 Universe Mode, but that's not to take away from what Jericho was able to do when he was a Friday Night SmackDown superstar.
The first WWE champion in our Universe Mode.
And here comes his opponent, Kofi Kingston.
But yes, like you said, you can't leave out the fact that he's Mr. Money in the Bank and the Intercontinental Champion. It's just impressive. Kofi has had a hell of a year in our 2008 Universe Mode series. We're rocking and rolling. It is episode 58, so if you haven't seen any of the other episodes, head back in the series playlist on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed for new episodes. But yeah, Kofi Kingston picking up a big win last week over The Miz. Hell of a one-on-one match, welcoming The Miz to Raw.
Jericho very comfortable as he sends a message here, and here we go. Monday Night Raw is underway.
Kicking the show off with some kicks to the legs and a monkey flip. Kofi Kingston looking great, as always.
Look at this. A quick pin attempt. Jericho's down, but was able to kick out. Kingston has an impeccable attire on, I should say.
I know, it's new.
And he's feeling the electricity in Denver through his new attire.
It's true. Kofi now trying to rip the face off of Chris Jericho. What would it mean for Kofi Kingston to enter into the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber?
There's a world where Kofi Kingston wins this match, goes on as he gets dumped on his back, goes on to win the Elimination Chamber, have the title, and he would have to relinquish the Money in the Bank at that point, I think.
I mean, he'd still be able to cash in on the WWE champion if he so chooses.
Imagine Kofi Kingston loses in the Elimination Chamber and then immediately cashes in to stay in the match.
That's interesting. He could do that. He could do that. But Chris Jericho wants into that match as well. Look at this beautiful moonsault and takes Kofi Kingston off of his feet. Cover one. Jericho picked up that huge win at Unforgiven, your Raw exclusive pay-per-view against JBL in that Extreme Rules match.
He got a lion salt, but nobody was home.
He missed. Both men are down, and Kofi Kingston able to roll out of harm's way.
We should make merch that has the words "Look at this" on it. Comment below if you want shirts that say, look at this with our logo.
I just want to point out, we're not playing these matches. This is an AI simulated universe. So if you're joining us for the first time, the computer is playing these. We're just calling it like we see it and trying to make sense of the stories.
We're sitting right here at ringside. We're just out of frame. We get the guy in the truck too. There we go. That's me on the right.
Yeah, we better stand up. And then a big Judas effect back elbow from Chris Jericho. Here we go. Suplex on the outside right in front of us.
They're up to 4.
Referee not Charles Robinson counting
5. Oh, right into the steps.
Jericho known to play dirty.
Breaks the count. And goes right back. And Kofi's out, man. He is trying desperately to contain himself because he is... Oh, look at these inverted Judas effects.
Jericho wants to become a member of that Elimination Chamber match. He wants to get Randy Orton in a one-on-one situation. And he could do that if he joins the Chamber. But in order to do that, he's got to beat Kofi.
Jericho would become the first guy to hold both titles on either show.
It's a goal that he's achieved before, and he wants to do it again.
Breaks the count at 5.
And he flips him off.
Jericho, obviously, I said earlier he was kind of acting like a good guy. He's definitely more of a tweener.
At this point, yeah, I'd say so. Jericho again. Look at this, getting Kofi Kingston up.
Oh! Absolutely brutal powerbomb into the pole, the ring post.
Oof.
And a backbreaker.
Jericho now in control as he's taken the fight to Kofi, but Kofi able to reverse. Big kick. Oh man, we are just standing up and sitting down.
We are a bunch of assholes just standing up looking at each other.
And now Kofi back in the ring. Kofi dropping him.
Man. Takes Jericho out. Kofi. Boom drop.
A huge boom drop and a cover. We saw him beat Miz last week. Will he beat Jericho? No! Jericho gets the shoulder up.
Unbelievable.
Sets his sights.
Trouble in paradise. 1, 2.
No! Jericho able to withstand the storm that is Kofi Kingston.
Kofi going to the high rent district. He's calling his shot.
Cross body. Hold on a minute.
What the hell is he doing here?
The Miz.
This bastard, he ruins everything. Everything.
Where is he?
Is he coming through the crowd?
Well, Jericho's up, and Kofi doesn't see him.
Codebreaker! No! Jericho! Not like this! Oh my God!
Kofi able to stay alive.
Unbelievable.
Oh no, Kofi's prone. Look at this, knee in the back. Lion Tamer.
Oh my God. This is my favorite version of the move, and Kofi just tapped out to it. Chris Jericho, former WWE champion, is entered into the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber match.
That's right. The Raw feature main event of No Way Out. Chris Jericho has just punched his ticket, potentially to WrestleMania.
This is crazy. And like, huge assist from The Miz there.
Unintentional, but Jericho doesn't mind. There's still 3 more spots to fill in that match.
But before we do that, we gotta bring Brooklyn to Denver, because here comes Cryme time. We haven't seen them team up in months, it feels like.
It's been a couple of weeks, I feel like. But regardless of that fact, Shad got a huge opportunity in a big singles match a few weeks back on the episode of Raw after the Rumble, winning a singles match.
He had a great showing in the Rumble.
Exactly. Tonight they're taking on a tag team, a new tag team, I hear.
The tag division on Raw needs always looking for new challengers. And speaking of new...
What? You got him?
Oh, I got him.
He's here? It's 2009.
It's impossible to hide him in the back. We had to have him wear a towel all day. Because you would see him, his bright white skin, and his insane orange hair. That is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, on Monday Night Raw.
You just mentioned bringing Brooklyn to Denver. Well, what about Dublin to Denver? Because the Celtic Warrior is here on Monday Night Raw, coming in from OVW.
Now, I bet you're wondering, who the hell is Sheamus teaming up with against Cryme Time? And if you've watched the last couple episodes on our YouTube channel, at Royally Rumbled, you would know exactly who to expect as Sheamus's tag partner. And without further ado, it's the chosen one, Drew McIntyre.
The chosen one, Drew McIntyre, made his in-ring debut in singles action last Monday on Raw versus Shad Gaspard. And in a losing effort, had an excellent match, though. What a showing for this man, this young upstart.
Weighing in at 200.
I love the presentation of him here. Would have definitely paid dividends early on if he were presented in such a fashion.
Well, I mean, he's the chosen one. And Drew McIntyre is here on Raw, and clearly we've got a new powerhouse tag team in the Banger Bros, right?
It's got to be that, because it is not the United Kingdom, because that doesn't include Ireland in my estimation. There you go! Drew McIntyre screaming from the top turnbuckle.
McIntyre fired up. He's got a bad attitude, this kid.
The scowl on his face. He has not earned the chip on his shoulder. But maybe in this match, as Sheamus and Shad kick it off, look at the power of Sheamus, a guy we know next to nothing about in 2009.
I was just about to say, I don't know anything about this guy. We didn't get any notes on him. OVW was supposed to send all that over. I haven't watched any tape.
Oh, look at these Trap Judas effects in the corner.
Well, Shad Gaspard has been known to drop those Tims into people in the corner, and you better not get caught in there with JTG. I thought they were going to do a tag, but they didn't.
No.
It's very strange.
Sheamus,
anyway,
again, showcasing the power and the disrespect to drop him right in front of his tag partner. Tim to the eye.
Oh, but he missed that splash. Sheamus able to recover in a huge swinging neck breaker.
Yeah, like we don't even know what to expect from Sheamus in any capacity, right?
Yeah. Very interesting to see him in the tag division here. We'll see what happens as the universe continues. But right now, they've got an opportunity to go against the former World Tag Team Champions.
And that's got to hurt more than as advertised with the wrist tape to the eyeballs.
Yes.
Sheamus is a brawler. Raw has acquired a brute. As McIntyre gets in the ring, is he going to cut off the hot tag? No! McIntyre lets it happen. He wants JTG.
JTG, of course, in Shad's corner last week for that match with McIntyre.
Oh.
Of course, JTG talking a bunch of smack, I could only imagine.
McIntyre couldn't wait to get his hands on JTG, and he's just raining down fists.
And you have to wonder if Drew McIntyre and Sheamus are able to pick up a victory against Cryme Tyme. That could bode very well for their championship
pin attempts.
hopes.
Yeah, I mean, that would definitely move them up in the tag division. It'd be very interesting to see.
Sheamus back in the ring. And we get to see more of what he brings to the table here in this universe.
Oh, no.
Holy
what the
shit.
hell is this? Oh, Razor's Edge!
A Celtic cross, I'm being told.
Oh, nice twist. Nice twist. But JTG able to grab the rope and break the pin attempt. And we got McIntyre over here getting back to his corner. Sheamus just constantly raining offense down.
You said he's a brute. He definitely seems like it to me. Oh, but JTG able to reverse. JTG's thrown some hands with some people in this universe. Don't forget that match that he main evented Raw with against Randy Orton in a tables match.
That was great. JTG held his own. And Sheamus getting bulldogged here. This is a fight. One.
JTG can't believe it. Oh,
wow.
Look at him taunting Drew McIntyre right in his face.
Unafraid.
You can't see it, but McIntyre just tried to get in the ring. And not Charles Robinson looked at him and just gave him a look. That's all he needed.
That's all he needed. He is a revered referee in our universe. And Sheamus able to squeeze out of it with a neck breaker. He's trying to catch JTG off guard. 1, 2.
Oh, that could have been it. That could have been it. But JTG kicking out at the last possible second.
We got a hot tag to Shad.
And
oh my
Sheamus
God.
gets him up and drops him with an Alabama slam.
Isn't it a Dublin drop?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Just figured all the things had to be related to where he's from.
Well, McIntyre tags right in and goes right for the pin because he does not like Shad after that loss last week.
He saw the opportunity here, and oh my God, just laying boots into Shad's face.
And now dragging him over to the corner, face first into the turnbuckle. McIntyre,
oh my God!
Look at the power!
No! A Dublin drop! But he's from Scotland!
Oh!
What the hell was that?
What a kick!
Shad
and he tags
is out
to
cold.
Sheamus.
Pin him! I don't know why they keep doing this. 1! Oh, JTG takes out the referee, the revered referee. No,
not Charles Robinson.
JTG with a drop kick, taking Drew McIntyre out, and Sheamus was setting up for something, but JTG said no.
And now Cryme Tyme hanging out in the ring together.
Shad wasting no time going right after them, but taking the long way to do it. They were trying to set something up. Did you see that? They were going for a timing thing, and Sheamus broke it up. I wonder what that was going to be.
I know. JTG possibly doing some type of dive as Shad.
Yeah. Oh! Sheamus has been tossing Shad around this whole match.
The strength on this guy is so impressive. He is an incredible threat here in the year 2009 in our universe mode. We've been rocking and rolling for 58 episodes, Robert.
Yeah, this is crazy. We're so close to being on the road to WrestleMania, but we can't get there until Sheamus puts Shad down already.
Again, we talked about the strength as he drives Shad into the mat, palm over the face. One. Oh, JTG. There's JTG to break up the pin.
Look at that. JTG could have gone out of the ring, but instead he chose to chase McIntyre and then takes an absolutely brutal control swap. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
The Celtic Cross!
Right into that Celtic Cross, and look at this!
Oh my God!
A choke slam bomb connects.
And now he's just beating the shit out of him. Does somebody have a towel to throw in?
Tags out to McIntyre.
These guys, if they could pick up a win here, would be a force in my tag division.
Here we go. McIntyre getting Shad up. No.
Look at that. Trading
Shad
chops.
Fighting back.
Oh.
The former World Tag Team Champion standing strong. But he needs to get a tag out. Here we go. The recoil. Shad hits the recoil.
I love that move, man. I love that move. Choke bomb? No. McIntyre rakes the eyes. Shad changes the... What is he?
Shad now.
A Brooklyn drop. JTG coming in to pick the bones. There have been 3 Alabama slams delivered in this match, and they've all been called different things by the regional locations from which those people that delivered them are from. JTG setting himself up.
On the second rope, what's he got planned?
No!
He missed it! He called his shot!
A simple duck out of the way and an inverted suplex. He may be out cold. 1. Shad breaking it up again, but Sheamus clearing him from the ring.
Trying to anyway. There he goes.
McIntyre.
Look at this. What's he got planned? Kick to the gut.
Future shock DDT. 1, 2, 3. McIntyre and Sheamus pick up a huge victory. What a team.
Here are your winners, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
Sheamus hitting that big move on the outside in front of us on Shad. Just completely taking him off the board, and these two, good Lord, what do they have planned?
Well, we can't dwell on it too long. We've got the dark horse, Ashley Massaro.
The dark horse, Ashley, of course, frustrated, had an opportunity to beat Mickie James, missed out on her rematch for the Women's Championship at the Royal Rumble. Then she goes on to try and get another match and loses to Layla. She loses to Layla, who then goes on to defeat Mickie James. And now Ashley Massaro is left in the dark.
So she's asked me for another shot at the current co-women's champion, Layla. You spelled it out. She had an opportunity, but Layla won. Layla goes on to become the co-champions, and Ashley feels like that should have been me.
Exactly.
So now she will go one-on-one with Layla here tonight. Obviously accompanied by the other co-women's champion, Michelle McCool.
Exactly. Michelle McCool last week on Raw, taking on Candice Michelle. And of course, they debuted their co-women's championships, which I'm still not a fan of. I do not like this. Not one bit. But you're cool with it, so whatever. We're just going to hand Michelle McCool a title and call her co-women's champion.
I'm Mick Cool with it. I'm Mick Cool with it, okay? It's absolutely harmless. I don't think this will ever affect anyone going forward. It's just something that they thought would be fun. So I commissioned a second women's championship to be made, and I hand-delivered it to Michelle McCool so they could make an entrance.
Well, Layla, this is her first match back since winning the championship from Mickie James at Unforgiven. And Ashley immediately, with a huge bulldog, takes Layla out. I have a feeling, strap in, guys. I have a feeling like we're in for a treat here.
That was a really crazy setup to get into what she wound up doing. Oh my God, a money shot from the top rope. 1, 2, no. Layla gets the shoulder up and the match continues. But, I mean, you gotta love Ashley's story in this universe, man. She's come so far. Look at this. Oh no, Layla ducked it.
Getting out of
she
the
was
way.
going for that rope-assisted handspring, and Layla just stepped out of the way.
And now Layla taking control. Oh, but Ashley able to reverse. Yeah, Ashley, she's had quite the interesting year. Ups and downs, winning the title, losing the title, and now looking to reset some things. And if she could beat the champion, or I guess one half of the women's champions, then yeah, she could potentially earn a new match.
A huge crossbody from the top. Ashley staying on her.
Shoots the half Nelson, cover, shoulders down.
Not even a 2 count.
Layla able to kick out easily.
I was gonna say, Ashley definitely looking at this as a huge opportunity. You know, she should have been the champion. That's what she believes. She believes that she would have beaten Mickie James to win that title. So she's trying to carve out her claim here on Raw in the women's division.
Layla with a huge clothesline from the top rope. Lays Ashley out.
I don't think we've ever seen that.
And now continues the assault. Layla's been on a tear, honestly. Since coming in, she beat Kelly. She beat Ashley. And then she beat Mickie James.
Huge. Mickie James has carried the women's division. You guys know because you've been watching every episode in our playlist on YouTube. But Mickie James has carried the women's division. Another money shot. She's going to be real tired after this. Goes for a kick to the back.
And Ashley taking the time to taunt to the crowd here in Denver, Colorado. Where we definitely are right now.
Rocky Mountain High.
Man, that John Denver's full of shit, man. Anyway, Layla on the middle rope.
Nobody home. Not a chance. I don't know what she was thinking there. Bitch slap to Ashley to get her into the ropes. Now she's choking her out on the top.
Kick to the gut. Sit out jawbreaker. Shades of Jeff Hardy.
Ashley might be dead. 1, 2, no.
Well, I mean...
No, I didn't mean it. Whoops.
Layla continuing the assault. Ashley up on her feet. Into the corner.
Oh! The sprinting knife edge chop and then the drop kick to the head. Layla trying to prove, no, I'm the rightful champion. I earned this shit. Back off, bitch. That's what the promo would be, because they have to call each other bitches.
She did say that, I think. I heard that backstage before the show.
Layla called Ashley a bitch. OMG, you guys. Layla's setting up. Ashley coming to her feet.
Looking for that neck breaker.
No!
Ashley able to counter.
Glancing blow with the super kick, and Layla able to turn it into a bulldog.
That could have been it. She could have hit that layout, and that she would have been done. That's how she's won every other one of her matches.
The trapped punches. Maybe we should have the referee check Ashley's hat to see if there's any padding in there.
I was going to say that I think the hat only offers so much protection. I don't believe that there's any padding in there, but I mean...
We don't know.
Not Charles Robinson probably should have checked.
But he's going to allow it, so we're going to go with the veteran referee's decision as Layla just kicking her in the fucking face.
And now mounting punches again. Wow, she is just...
Oh!
She is just letting Ashley have it. And kicks from the women's champion. Oh, I'm sorry, the co-women's champion.
That's right.
Michelle McCool was your first women's champion.
Right, she earned it. One. No, rope break. Ashley got her foot on the rope, and not Charles Robinson saw it a mile away for once.
Yeah, for once. Say that to Randy Orton.
I will not. I will not say any such thing to Randy Orton, as a matter of fact.
There we go, kick to the gut. And Ashley pops up and hits that huge Hurricane Rana.
Got a pin again. 1, 2. No. Layla keeping the match going.
Hey, I mean, if Ashley wins this, she's basically securing herself a championship opportunity.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Her and Layla have had issues in the past, so it would just work out perfectly. But that's if she wins.
Oh.
If she doesn't win, man, Layla's got to move on and try to find a worthy opponent.
Holy shit, is that an Indian deathlock? That's amazing. Layla
learning some intricate old school holds.
I love that submission move. I think it's one of the coolest things ever. When I was wrestling, I used it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And look at these vicious kicks from the co-women's champion, and a huge DDT puts
she jumped into
down.
it. Oh my God. What the hell? Oh!
Look at this submission move applied. We got a knee in the back. And she's just stretching her. Good Lord.
Layla using everything that she knows. Michelle McCool must have coached her up, because she is no longer just some model. She's in there to fight.
Oh boy, gut-wrench suplex from the Dark Horse.
That was well executed as well. Another Hurricane Rana. Ashley building momentum.
Ashley in our 2008 Universe mode has been phenomenal. Former women's champion. What? That should have been it. Come on.
Not Charles Robinson was right on top of it, but look at this. What the fuck?
A Phoenix splash
from the second rope.
Dude,
holy
what the hell?
Shit.
It's the Dark Horse Ashley Massaro. You know how many times she busted that move out?
Third time's the charge for the money shot. 1, 2, no!
And again, Layla kicking out. Ashley taking a second to try to think about what she needs to do to finish her off.
Oh my God! A top rope moonsault, and Layla ducks out of the way, but Ashley able to recover.
Here we go.
She's going for that bulldog again. Will we get a pin?
And a big boot to the chest. And now one to the back.
Mashing Layla out. I think Ashley snapped.
I mean, we've seen the Dark Horse go to some dark places before. Tonight she's trying to choke the life out of Layla. Gets her up. Ashley now whips her into the corner. This is such an incredible match here on Monday Night Raw. There's still so much to come.
What did she do? She was doing something and then she decided against it, but Layla now gets the momentum shift. Oh my God, those kicks to the side.
Here we go, cover.
Another rope break.
Not Charles Robinson catching the foot on the rope again.
Same spot too.
Here we go.
Layla.
Oh, there's the layout. That's it. Good night.
No way. Ashley's got some life in her and she's got the ropes.
Unbelievable. That should have been it. The third rope break of the night, keeping Ashley's championship hopes alive. She's trying like hell.
What do we got? Layla with those kicks and the toss again. Just dominating Ashley here. But what is she gonna do to end it? What do these women need to do to put the other away? Northern Lights.
Ashley building momentum.
Oh, I don't like that.
There's that bad attitude of Ashley.
2.
Ooh, that should have been it.
Man. It definitely felt... Here we go! She missed it!
She missed that Phoenix Splash.
What? And she's okay. She's like, it's all good, Denver. Don't worry about it.
They're booing. They're not happy.
She's trying to dissuade the sadness.
Here we go. Hits that elbow drop.
And she missed it mostly.
Ducks the clothesline. And a suplex.
It just gave Layla the opening, man.
Layla with the mounted punches again. Trying to remind her who the women's champion is. It is both Layla and Michelle McCool simultaneously.
That was a good reminder.
And now Layla continues the assault. Look at that throat thrust. Oh my God. And again, a second one.
She was in the lab and they were cooking before they came back, man. Look at this momentum.
Oh, big drop kick to the side of the hat. And a cover. One. Another rope break.
It's the first one on that side of the ring.
Not Charles Robinson's on it, man. He's never missing another rope break again.
She has the highest ring awareness of any women's wrestler on Monday Night Raw. Here we go. We got a pin. 1, 2.
Whoa! Layla kicks out again.
I thought that was it.
Well, Ashley reversed that layout neck breaker we saw before, and now tries to choke out one half of Laycool.
And she's nowhere near the ropes. Again, pointing to the ring awareness. But Layla able to escape. Oh my God.
Is that it? Cover.
1, 2, 3. Wow.
All that damage to the hat and the head area of Ashley was too much. As Layla cementing herself on top of the Raw Women's Division alongside Michelle McCool.
Obviously. The co-women's champions successful here on Raw. What's it mean for Ashley? Wow.
Well, out next comes a man who's very upset. He's very agitated. He was cursing, he was yelling, he was kicking things over in the back. He was hooting and hollering, if you will.
Without a doubt, JBL hooting and hollering. He lost to Chris Jericho, and he just lost to John Cena. Has every reason to be upset. He's supposed to be Raw's measuring stick. This is the former captain of Raw. Team
That's
Raw
true.
at Survivor Series.
That's true.
So he has every reason to be upset. He wanted someone to take his violent aggression out on. And I had to think about it for a little bit. But I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go no holds barred.
Oh, shit. No holds barred.
These guys are going to be able to just let it rip and hold nothing back. So
Okay.
JBL has already been informed of this. He has the information that this is no holds barred, which is why he's got that shit-eating grin on his face, because he can't wait to hurt someone. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
who it is, he told me.
Yeah, he said anyone on the Raw roster, right?
Yep, didn't care. Big, small, indifferent.
So who's he facing? What? No way! The former World Heavyweight Champion, The Game. Look at him, he doesn't even have the title, it's so weird.
It is weird. We have been so accustomed to Triple H holding the World's Heavyweight Championship on Monday Night Raw. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on what your interests are, Triple H has lost that title. And he was off last week to lick his wounds. And when he came back, he said, "Give me anybody." And I went, I just heard this.
Because he's mad, right?
Yeah, obviously. So
That's weird.
He said, "Give me anybody," and I said, "Dude, I just had this conversation. Go get your shit on. You're gonna love this."
So JBL had no idea?
JBL had no idea that he was getting fed the former World Heavyweight Champion. So I want these guys to work it out. You know what I mean? JBL says he's angry. He wants to inflict pain on somebody, and I said, okay. Triple H said, "Give me anybody. I don't care. I want to inflict pain." And I said, it's no holds barred. Let's fucking go on Monday Night Raw.
This is incredible. It's not even the main event yet. It's the semi-main event. And we just witnessed an incredible match with Layla and Ashley Massaro. And right now we're getting JBL versus Triple H. No holds barred. I'm ready. My body's ready. The Royally Rumbled universe is ready. And Denver, Colorado's ready.
If you're ready, drop it in the comments that you're ready to fucking go as Triple H and JBL square up. Bell has rung, and JBL's got Triple H into the corner.
Denver is chanting for Triple H, but JBL, he is no one to be messed with, okay? He's a tough SOB.
Nope. He earned the title of captain of Monday Night Raw for Survivor Series. We went through a series of matches to determine who that was going to be.
Yeah.
JBL took it very serious, as he's taking it serious here as he puts Triple H into the corner and then dumps him on his hip. He's going to the top.
JBL, look at this, no holds barred. We're seeing a different side of him.
He's calling for Triple H to get up. Oh!
Triple H caught him.
What the hell?
Dumped him down, and now the Game's on the top rope.
Turnabout is fair play, but Triple H says no, eat my fist.
Here we go, Triple H. Inverted suplex. And now the game is reeling after that loss to Randy Orton at Unforgiven.
I would imagine this would be the most incensed we've ever seen Triple H in our series. 1, 2 after that nasty knee drop from the top rope.
Oh, JBL barreling down and takes Triple H off of his feet. Oh, and drops that stiff elbow drop.
I don't know if JBL outclasses Triple H in strength, but he's definitely bigger.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Triple H hasn't dealt with guys that are that much bigger than him, I feel like.
Well, Triple H did have his run-in with Kane.
That's true. Look at that. A big stalling suplex showing it doesn't matter how much bigger JBL is, because he could take him down and punch him in the face.
Cover now. JBL kicking out at 2. The game in control, choking JBL now. Both of these guys know how to bend the rules, you know?
I mean, Triple H obviously looked up to Ric Flair, who we haven't seen in a very long time.
It has been a while. The dirtiest player in the game, and now the cerebral assassin is going to the top rope yet again. Man, no holds barred. That is Triple H's space to go up to the top rope and try things like that diving knee.
Big boot! Taking the game down. And now they're squaring up like they're gonna box.
And a snap suplex from the game. Shoulders on the mat.
2.
No.
They're really working the quick pins.
Triple H had to yell at him from the outside.
It's different from the apron. Means more.
What a sidewalk slam from JBL. And this match has been very heavily favoring JBL.
I would say so. Look at this. The power. I guess that answers that.
Power slam from John Bradshaw Layfield, but the game counters.
No, knee to the face.
And Triple H now. Turnabout's fair play.
Wow.
Power slam of his own. Cover. Is it enough to put JBL away?
Not yet.
JBL kicks out. And now the game, once again,
what the hell?
Going up to the top, leaps in a single bound.
Oh, he just tore his quad. He tore his quad.
No, he hit that knee drop to the back of the head. JBL's unconscious. He might be dead. He's twitching. Look at him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, and again.
I'd like to report a murder.
I mean, it is no holds barred. JBL wanted this.
He fucking killed a guy. No! JBL is alive and takes Triple H down. But Triple H answers with an atomic drop.
I mean, JBL took the fight to Cena last week, but Cena came out on top. Got a little too cocky, and tonight he's all business. He's kept on Triple H.
All business from JBL. Sinks that knee into the gut and then delivers a nasty powerbomb. 1, 2.
No dice. Triple H kicks out at 2.
This match continues on. Make sure you're following us on Instagram so you never miss a new episode. Or a spine buster like Triple H just delivered. 1, 2.
No, JBL kicks out. Triple H. Oh, he's setting his sights on JBL. Don't get up. Kicks to the gut. Hooks him. Good night, pedigree. 1, 2, 3. That is elementary, my dear Watson.
Not many men have kicked out of the pedigree from Triple H. And the game gets some momentum. puts JBL down.
And Triple H, of course, losing the World Championship at Unforgiven has granted him an automatic rematch. And hey, just because of the timing, it means he gets his rematch inside the Elimination Chamber.
He doesn't have to qualify like the other men. 3 more spots to fill.
Oh, well, what does this guy have to say? Because last week, Checkmate lost a 6-man tag match to the Legacy in controversial fashion.
You can see here Ziggler working on the Big Red Machine. Kane delivers the zigzag and goes for the pin. Regal deciding actively to not help break up that attempt. So maybe we'll hear what he has to say in defense of his actions last week.
Many months ago, I assembled a team of monsters with the sole purpose of dethroning the self-proclaimed King of Kings, Triple H. Umanga and Kane, 2 savages who, on their own, were lost but united. With me, I envisioned all 3 of us becoming unstoppable together. Fast forward several months, Umanga is slated to win the championship in the main event of WrestleMania after winning the Royal Rumble match. Last week, I had an opportunity to crush the world champion. Our victory was thwarted by one individual, the Big Red Machine. Some seem to refer to him as. It appears as though Kane has only been successful with me by his side. And despite my best efforts to get through to him, he suffers loss after loss on big stages. The horrors he witnessed and experienced as a child have left him broken and a shell of a man. Umanga's bloodline is strong and will carry him forward into untold successes and riches. But it seems like Kane's bloodline will only hold him back. In last week's main event, I chose to leave Kane out there to teach him a valuable lesson about consequences. Remember, without checkmate, you're worthless. So, due to his inability to learn and grow, I sentenced Kane to trial by combat. Next week, Kane will face Umanga one-on-one. No holds will be barred, but if you leave the ring forcibly or at will, you will be immediately disqualified. If Kane can manage to win, he'll be given yet another chance to prove himself worthy of my tutelage. I'd say, don't disappoint me, but we already know how that will turn out.
Oh my God! You heard it from Regal, the trial by combat.
Oh, but up next, we have no time. It's the best of 5 series. Spill the beans. What are they fighting over?
This is match 3 of 5. So Mark Henry can take it, complete the sweep.
Yeah, 2-0 is this man. He's been on a hell of a run over the last few weeks. Had a hell of a time in that Royal Rumble match and was the runner-up.
He's the type of guy that heard me say grab the brass ring and went for it and stepped on anybody that he needed to get there. Unfortunately, one of the people that feels like they were stepped on is his former brother and tag partner, Marcus Corvon. Corvan called him out on it on Miz TV.
Speaking of tag team partners colliding, these two guys started their best of 5 series at Unforgiven, and it saw Mark Henry pick up that first win. Flash forward to last week on Raw, Mark Henry again picking up a huge victory. Tonight he could close it out, but Marcus Corvan has one more opportunity to put a stop to it, turn things around for him.
Yeah, he's got no choice but to win this one, because this could be it. So it's do or die for Marcus Corvan. But let me finally reveal what these guys are fighting for.
Yeah, finally. Come on, get to it. Spit it out.
The winner of this best of 5 will qualify for the Elimination Chamber World Heavyweight Championship match at No Way Out.
No shit. Okay. It's on.
I said I had a unique opportunity, and both of these men think that the other is the problem. So here we go. Mark Henry looking to close it out. What's he gonna do to put the alpha male down?
Well, he drops him into the corner and is now picking him up and slams him on the mat. The world's strongest man.
Oh.
Absolutely electrifying the audience here in Denver.
And what would you do? You know? Like, that's the thing here is, like, you have to go through your brother to get to the thing that would make your dreams come true. Like, Marcus Corvan obviously wants to be World Heavyweight Champion. Mark Henry obviously wants to be World Heavyweight Champion. I'm just asking them to go through someone that they trust and that they used to love.
It feels like you're poking the flames here, and I don't like it. You're stirring shit up, and it's uncalled for, honestly. These two guys were both saying it started as a misunderstanding, in my opinion. It felt to me like they really needed to sit down and sort their priorities out and have a real long talk instead of just pointing fingers and saying, one of you's the weak link.
Corvan's the alpha male, though. That's what he's got to do. He's got to alpha himself over the world's strongest man. That's also why it's so interesting, is because the world's strongest man can't exist at the same time as the alpha male, because he would be the alpha male being the strongest.
Not necessarily. If you're thinking on an actual dictionary level, I don't think that works. But regardless, here we go, back to the action. Marcus Corvan trying like hell to stay alive in this best of 5 series. It's going to be tough for Corvan to come back. He's 1 loss away.
Yeah, he's got to win 3 straight matches if he pulls this off. Mark Henry just has to pin him one more time, and he's instantly in the Elimination Chamber. Like, the stakes for Mark Henry here are so high.
Look at this. Big Beal out of the corner as Corvan continues to take the fight to Mark Henry. And here we go. We've seen this multiple times before.
He's got that armbar locked in. What good is all that strength if you can't use your arms, you know?
Exactly. Marcus Corvan looked over, felt like he was the only one putting in the work in their tag team.
Oh, we got a bear hug. He's going to squeeze the life out of Marcus Corvan. No!
Corvan fighting free.
The thunderclap breaking the hold.
And Corvan sends Mark Henry to the outside. Creates a bit of separation as Not Charles Robinson begins the count.
He doesn't care. He'll take it by count out.
I mean, that's one way to stay in.
You gotta stay alive. You gotta stay alive. Some fan said something to him. You heard it. I'm not gonna repeat it.
There's no love lost here between these guys.
Oh, wow. He rolled on top of him into the ring. That was especially disrespectful.
So disrespectful. Look at this. Huge belly to belly. Plants Corvon. And now covers him. 1, 2. No.
Man. Corvon's up. Judas effect.
And a huge Judas effect. Good Lord. That could have knocked Mark Henry out. Henry in the corner now.
He's out on his feet.
He's setting up.
Here it comes. The bounce.
Period. Pin him. We marked out for it last week. Is it enough?
What? No. 2. Oh my God.
Henry had the ropes.
We talked all day about how Charles Robinson has been on top of it. And in the main event, he blows it. I thought he was going to say there was a rope break. But the referee's decision is final. Marcus Corvon survives. He and Mark Henry will face off again next week in this best of 5 series.
I cannot wait.
Unbelievable finish to Monday Night Raw. Marcus Corvon fights for his life and survives. Now he has no choice but to win next week. Or now he knows Mark Henry's going into the chamber. So if he doesn't want to see Henry successful, he has to pull out all the stops. I can't wait.
One of these 2 men will join Triple H, Chris Jericho, and World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton inside the Raw Elimination Chamber for that World Heavyweight Championship at No Way Out in just a few short weeks. I can't wait. It's going to be explosive.
We have 2 more superstars to add to that match, so there will be additional Elimination Chamber qualifiers on the next Monday Night Raw. Also in next week's episode, the Trial by Combat match, Kane versus Umaga. No ring outs. You have to settle it in the squared circle. I love that type of old school thinking from William Regal.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time for Kane, apparently. He's got to survive this trial by combat with Umaga. But before we get to the next episode of Raw, we're going to get all of the fallout from Judgment Day, SmackDown's exclusive pay-per-view.
It was such a crazy pay-per-view. The ring imploding at the end. Big Show and Shawn Michaels triggering something that those 2 should not have triggered in the game. Just further evidence that we are not playing these matches.
And speaking of the Elimination Chamber and qualifying matches, on our very next episode, I've got one hell of a match as RVD takes on MVP.
The acronym versus the acronym on SmackDown. That's going to be an exciting one. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Royally Rumbled. We post power rankings after each Raw and SmackDown has taken place. We have you have the list of our champions on there. We post reels. We ask questions. Sometimes we do polls in our story that affect this storytelling directly. So make sure you follow us there so you don't miss any of that.
Yeah, so once again, thank you for watching. For your boys at Royally Rumbled, my name is Jordan.
I'm Robert.
And we'll see you on the next one in 2009.